Hey everybody, and welcome back. I'm just starting a little bit early to give people a couple minutes to get going here. Lots of chit chat today in the chat about the weather. Oh my goodness. David and Nancy Weaver, we're glad you could be here for this live. It's awesome. Good morning, Susan Williams. Misha, come out of your room, Misha. It's okay. Oh, Karina, hi. Judy Quilt, we are glad to hear that Mr. Quilt is doing okay. That's all you can ask for, right? So, hello, Ronog. Hello, Ronog. Leah, let's see. Yeah, lots of people here. We're going to have fun today. This is the dime sew along free design that we're going to do. And it's interesting. It's interesting. Isabel, hi Isabel. Thank you for being here. I always love seeing regular names and new people. Misha says no, he has the Xbox on. Well, where are the nails? Oh, my nails are right here. I don't know how well you can see them. They're kind of like a darkish color. So it's kind of gold in the background with like a swirl on it. Nothing Valentine's Day or anything like that. Um, Arlene, is she in the house? Georgette, good morning. Gabby, I'm glad I can finally catch a live. It's 2 a.m. here in Australia. Oh my goodness. Well, try to stay awake. It's actually not going to be very long because it's an easy thing. Um, let's see. This might sound weird. I'm making something to do with nurses. Nah, I do it all the time. I think you'll be able to see the nails better at the machine. So now, upcoming, I put a little schedule. Mug Rug Monday for this week is a go. It's a go. It's a go. And it's going to be 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully, I have that right because I wrote it down this morning as that. And then Wednesday is the members only class, the first one. I have lots to make up for class wise. So we're going to start with we're going to do every Wednesday, I guess, at 2 o'clock. So yeah, Rhonda, good morning. I'm a nurse. Yay, that's awesome. So this is Mug Rug Monday, and I did the two sizes. This is for the 5x7 hoop, and this is for the 8x8 hoop. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. I love it. Lots of pink in there for you, the pink sisters, for sure. This is easy and a lot of fun to make, and I did the envelope background back part on this, and I think it looks great. Cute fabric I used, so love that heart mug rug. There's one more size too, and so there'll be three sizes that you get all in one. I like this is coaster size, and this one is just a coaster and a cookie kind of thing. I like that. Easy to make. This is a first draft. It has a different quilting background. I changed it to bubbly. You can't really see it on this one, but lots of detail in this. Super easy to make. Lots of fun. So it's up on the website. So as always, hop over to omlembroidery.com and grab this. I think it's only like $4.50 or something for all three of them. And you can decorate your house. Every little bit that you guys spend on the website, I roll back into the channel. It keeps me going. So yes. So anyways, get those. This is another new creation. It is a steampunk spider. So I am aware, if anyone's asking, that he has a lot of legs, but it's steampunk, so he can do whatever he wants, right? Yeah, he's pretty scary, but the night midnight style, and of course there's other eyes looking at you. Isn't that awesome? So lots of different colors here. I think this would look great on the back of a hoodie. And I really like it. It was a lot of fun to do. I played around with colors. I changed the colorway. So I did purples, I did pinks, and it's Leah says he's scary looking. Well, he's steampunk. It's actually one of the graphics I had. It was like a skull face, and that did make it too scary, so I took that out. So we were looking for um 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 so good question. Sorry, interrupt myself. I have to work on Wednesdays. Will I still be able to watch the member? Yes. It's just like, when we do a live video, you can go back and watch it. If you're a member and at the right level, then you can watch it anytime over and over again. There you go. So, Gabby, the spider is creepy but cool. The only spider that is acceptable. I agree 100%. Steampunk Spider-Man. Yeah. Yeah, I just think it would look stunning on the back of a hoodie or something like that. People would kind of look and go, wow. So, yeah, we were coming up, that's what I was saying. We were trying to come up with a name for him, and I think he's probably Fred. So I'll have to add that in. You know me, I like to name everything. So Fred the Spider. Ooh, Cindy King, hello. Oh, yes, our Lynn is in the house. And yes, you could do it in glow-in-the-dark thread. The spider web, just in glow-in-the-dark thread. Ooh, he's delightful. All right, we'll put him aside. I'm going to leave these here. Now, there's a link on the top of the chat that will take you to get this free design. And the only manual thing you have to do, and apparently I didn't do it very well, I should have got my cutter out. It's downstairs somewhere. I'm not quite organized yet. But you just have to cut out the heart. So I don't know if there's FCM files for it, but it's not that hard to do by hand. Let me see. Now, the other thing is I'm going to do this a little bit differently from the instructions because I don't have enough felt. So work with what you've got, I always say. Makes it easier. So I don't know how much of a difference. It's a little bit off there. We'll have to see if that'll catch or not. Now, the other thing is, okay, this is felt, Christmas felt, because of course I have some of those. And this is from Cricut. And it's kind of weird felt stuff. This is the other color that I'm using, but it's really stiff. It's really stiff, so, but it'll work, and it looks like it's meant for the cutter, so it'll cut out brilliantly. It's what I have, so that's what we're going to do, for sure. Virgil the Virtual Spider. You guys are coming up with names. That's awesome. That's awesome. Susan Williams, was there an exchange on it? Because the 450 is American, so if you're paying in Canadian, it might be a little bit more because of the exchange rate. So, but I'll look into that when we're done. Virgil the Virtual Spider. Yeah, I like it. Be prepared for more skulls and more fun like that. So, anyways, so I am going to work with what I've got. I am doing things a little bit differently. For the last part, you have to have two, or the instructions say you have to have two pieces of felt and you just hoop them. And that is when the magnetic hoops will be in effect. But I don't have two. So I'm going to do more of a place kind of thing. So yeah. Jesse, hello. And Diane, did I say hi to Carol? I don't know. Hello, Carol. The weather is creepy First time here, Judy Rhodes, saw you on Between Friends. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. Of course, variegated thread is one of my favorite things, for sure. And I have this orange set, one of the new ones. What is it called? The whole set is called Brighton Collection. And then I bought the other 4. And I can't wait till they get here and I will show them to you guys. Hankering for the Halloween one. Spencer Spider. Oh, I like that, Karina. I like that. Let's see. Welcome to the gang, Judy. Yes, welcome to the gang. It's a great place to be. We have lots of fun. Feel free to chat away like crazy. And let's get started on this free project. Again, there's a link in the description, and there is a link right at the top of the chat. I always try to put it there so everyone can find it. So Shannon, good morning. Did I miss you, Shannon? I'm sorry. And Isabel, I don't think I missed Isabel. All right, let's go over to the machine. Joanne, wow, thank you very much. Do you have all the thread sets now? I think once I get the variegated thread in, that I will have all of the color play sets. I don't have all of the thread. I noticed you could buy that though, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to right now. Let's go to the machine, and I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to improvise, because I don't actually have enough felt, which, you know, whatevs. There we go. Captain Jack, my Luminaire 3, which is super nice. I'm 7511 needle. And for this first part, they say to use tearaway, but I'm going to use cutaway because I don't have a whole lot of tearaway either. I annoy myself. There we go. So we're going to do the first part. That is the bottom part of the heart, the actual pocket. And because I don't have too much in the way of felt, I'm just going to place it. And what I did, because I have the Luminaire, I used the projector, give it a sec here, just to make sure I have it in the right place and everything's covered. So I have a lot to go. This guy is smaller than you think. So if you need to do it this way, I mean, it's fine. Watch your fingers. So we'll get this started. I'm not going to tape it down or anything. I'm just going to see what it does. And then we're going to cut everything out. And I don't think it matters that it has the cutaway on the back. If you have enough tearaway, use the tearaway. The instructions are really clear, so, you know, it's pretty easy to do. And there's a swirl, and then the lovebirds. And I love this. This is really cute. Let's see. Oh, Barb, good morning. Saying hi to everyone. Stanley the Steampunk Spider. I love that, Julie. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I have fun naming stuff. It's cool. So I'm using kind of burgundy thread. I didn't want bright red. And I'm going to do the lovebirds in a little bit of a different color too. Welcome to the club. Yeah, welcome to the gang. We have a lot of fun at OML. If you want to, you know, have a place to ask questions, you can go to our Facebook group. Again, it is also a super fun place to be. You can ask any question. Nobody gives you a hard time. None of that. None of that. Is Miley here today? I didn't see Miley. They're not saying hi. Well, if she's on the replay crew, hi, Miley. Miley is a dog who likes to watch me, Jude Messner. She likes to listen to my voice, I guess. And she really does. She sent me pictures and it's like awesome. Awesome. So cute. So just changing the thread, and you know, you could probably do 3 of these if you had enough of the felt. I don't know why I struggled for that. If you had enough of the felt, you could probably do 3 on one 5x7 hoop. So yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day in Central Florida. Well, good morning, Sarah. I'm glad to hear. It's not nice anywhere else, so the weather's weird. We're like soaked. We got so much rain. I think if we had snow, it would be like 8 feet of it or something. It's like, yeah. So do enjoy the nice weather. Anne Philbeck says, love all of my exquisite thread. They're lovely. The exquisite thread is lovely. I rarely use anything else. Charlene, all right. Charlene is a new member. That's awesome. What do you think of Dime software cut and stitch? I think it's pretty cool. I actually like all the Dime software, and the new upgrade, free upgrade for the PEP software is awesome. It sends the designs to the machine wirelessly, which is fantastic because PEDesign, I know PEDesign is what goes with everything. It does certain things, and it's supposed to send it, but I always have trouble with it. It drives me nuts. And the PEP software, done. I love it. I love it. So yes, welcome, Charlene. Thanks for becoming a member. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to change the thread. Remember to always pull your thread in the direction it's going. I don't do that just for the videos, just because it's a little awkward for me, and I always end up hitting the camera, and Karina laughs at me. So I do it the opposite way, but it has to do with tension. So make sure you cut your thread at the top and pull it through like it's supposed to go, so you don't wreck your tension, because tension is something I don't mess around with at all. I never change it. The only thing I really change on this is probably the lighting, and maybe the settings for the scan and stuff like that. So yeah. Cindy King saying, get busy, Karina. Nice. Have fun in your sewing room. Yeah, I kind of like Karina's sewing room. I want her sewing machine. Not that I'm good enough to have one of those, but hey, we could zoom in a bit, I guess. Yeah, that looks better. It's a pretty good view. I messed around with camera colors and stuff today, so yes, if you lose your thread, lift up pressure and bring it out from the top. Yep, always in the direction. All right, now we're gonna do an outline, and I am gonna unzoom. Is that a word? Unzoom? It is now. And we are going to put in black, which is great. I enjoyed seeing you on Dime Between Friends. It was so much fun. Eileen Roche is such a wonderful person. She's so friendly and lovely, and they just giggle at my enthusiasm, because there's not too many people who get so excited about variegated thread. I was like, oh my, variegated thread, oh my. So they had a good laugh, but I was like, yeah, this heart is another must-have on a sweatshirt. Oh, yep, you could do that. Yep. Thank you, love your channel. Oh, thank you. We have a lot of fun here. It's all about learning and stitching out stuff properly so it looks great, and it's wonderful. I started machine embroidery to enhance my sewing. my sewing enhances my embroidery. You know what? That's true. I tell people to practice their sewing because you can make the nicest quilting block, and if you don't sew it properly to another nice quilting block, it doesn't look as good. So it is a good thing every once in a while, switch your embroidery machine, if you have it, to the sewing part and sew a little bit and practice and figure out what all the different feet are for. Karina's videos really help, for sure. It's nice and it helps. Happy music, you gotta love that. So that was 4 minutes. So let's go back to my desk and we are gonna unhoop this. I'm gonna put my hoop right there and I'm going to see if this whole thing works. Oh, look at my lovebirds. Aren't they cute? So we want to cut just inside the line. And this is why I didn't think, I don't know why I'm using those scissors either. That's why I didn't think the cutaway would be a problem. But you know what? Work with what you got. I always say, not everybody has everything. If you wanted to use fabric, you could. I would suggest, however, that you put some interfacing on it to make it stiff. So kind of like the felt I'm using, which is cricket felt, because that's all I have. I used to have a ton of gingerbread colors, but yeah, guess what? I used it all. I love making gingerbread felt anything. It's kind of fun. So just cutting it out carefully and try to get in there. It's easy to do. I am going to touch up, don't panic, I'm going to touch up parts. There we go. And hopefully I'm right on. So Pixie Puppet made it, better late than never. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So you can see I'm a tiny bit off on a couple of them. And you know what? That's okay. Actually, that one I did. So if you are a little bit off, you can spend a little bit of time fixing it. Or you can just pull the extra threads off like I just did. So now print out or send it to your cutter, the heart, and then we've got to put 1 to 1. Isn't that pretty? So you see why I did the purple on this. Now it says to pin it. I'm not too cool on that, but I will do it just very carefully because you don't want to glue it down. I first thought that last night. I was pretty tired. I thought, oh, just glue it, but it's a pocket. So as long as the pointy end stays up, I will be good. But I am really not too keen on using pins on the embroidery side. But what are you going to do? Let's try it. So now I have dime tearaway wash away, which I thought would be perfect for this. So it's a medium weight tearaway. And it is lovely, actually. So we're going to have to see how easy this is. A little bit awkward there. Why? Oh, because it's a bit thicker than what I usually use. Never mind. So medium weight is lovely. I've got my little bit of felt, and I'll just use parts of it. That'll be fine. Make sure this is in properly. So remember, I'm doing it differently because I don't have enough felt. I only have a little bit, so I'm improvising. We can do that. So let's go back to the machine, and we are going to, I said it like it's magically going to happen. Let's go back to the machine. Oh, yeah, by the way, bobbin police, we were good to go today. So, yeah, there we go. So now we want to get to a different design. So I'm going to do that. So there's 2 parts plus the heart is what we want to do. Let's see. There it is. So this is a very quick project too, by the way, which is really nice. Now I'm going to be frugal because this is the last of my red felt, and it's kind of Christmassy, so I'm going to go into the embroidery mode, and I'm going to use my projector again just to make sure. Please wait. So I can move it this way a little bit, and I'm going to get my scissors and going to cut it about like that. So just being a little frugal here. Then I have enough for something else. I have a nice big piece left. So, handy projector, gotta love it. So I'm just gonna lay that on there. She had, again, 2 layers of it, but I don't have it. So now we're gonna stitch it down. I still have black in because the black looks fantastic. And it's going to do the scalloped edge part. And again, we're gonna cut this out. Beautiful, look at that. Scalloped edge gives me a hard time all the time, for sure. And then we're gonna applique our applique, and is it going to stitch it down? Okay, I want to stitch it down. I want a placement line. I thought it would automatically do it, but it didn't. Whatever. Yeah, it's just a placement line. So, I think with felt, you could put a little bit of glue on the back. I don't have a problem with that. Tape is always an option. Let's see. I'm going to have to pull it back a little bit. Because I'm using different felt, it's not perfect, but, you know, we can live with it. Now, I'm sure it would work better than what I'm doing here because I'm not using the right kind of felt, but, you know, what are you going to do? So I want to make sure, because this is a very precise one, I want to make sure that I get it quite on the line, and I'm going to hold it up and look. This is just masking tape, and it is going to be easy to take off. It holds it well enough. Ow! Forgot I had a pin there. That's why I don't use them. Let's see. So I'm just going to take a look. I just want it held down. It's a little bit off. If you hold it up, then you can see the lines better. Let's see how it does. Make sure if you're using pins, again, I really don't like to, but make sure that they're out of the way of everything. You do not want to break your machine. So I'm going to get, my Pokemon is upstairs, but I'm going to get my awl. So it's got a little hook on it, and it's kind of pointy, because don't put your fingers in there. I know I do it all the time, whatever. Just don't. I'm trying to have good habits. See, that does hold it down nicely. Now don't worry about this. We'll be able to fix this. Oh yeah, beautiful. Now this is the part I'm worried about. See how you just carefully do that? And it all falls down into place. I'm actually going to do that again. Just to make it a little bit sturdier, maybe? I don't know. I think I did a pretty good job. Let's go back to the desk and check it out. Yeah, I did a pretty good job. It's off a tiny bit, but where it's right on, does that ever look good? It looks great. So a little bit off, but seriously, who's gonna know? It's one of those things, right? Who is gonna go, oh, you are 1 millimeter off, man? No one. Okay, I gotta take this out because that, whew, scared me. Don't like. So we have a little bit of picking to do. I try to avoid using pins with thick fabric. I don't ever. That's actually the very first time that I've used pins on my Luminaire. Probably the last time. So I have tear away, wash away. And when you do tear away, you want to be careful not to pull the stitches out. So you need to put a little counter pressure, because this is only a single run line. So everyone with me so far? And I think this is really, really good practice, placement practice and cutting practice, because you want it to be as precise as you can. Again, mine's not perfect, and I am okay with that. So now we're going to take off the tape carefully. Now, again, just masking tape. Hold it down so you don't rip stitches out. Now I'm going to have a little bit left there, and I will pick it later. Good morning, Barbara. Hello. Late, but here. We're glad you could join us. Very happy. Okay. So, again, see, just hold your finger down so it doesn't rip your stitches. That would be sad if you did that. I might need my awl. I must remember to bring my Pokemon thing down. It's pretty handy. There we go. So if you have little tweezers, that would work too. Or if you used a little bit of sticky, that would work probably the best, because you wouldn't have to sit and pick stuff out. That's okay, I don't mind. The first one is always good to us as your tester. Yeah, yeah, why not? I think, even though I'm not using the same supplies as Eileen Roche, I think this one is just as nice. The bright neon yellow tape leaves a little bit to be desired, but with a little bit of time I could do it. So just be careful. Just be careful. It's a little fussy. I don't want it to ruin the final look though. Alright, I will have to do it later. So, look, we have our pocket. Isn't that cute? And now, all we have to do is cut around it. Now, if you want it to be scalloped, you can do that. I'm just going to rough cut it out just to get it started. I'm not gonna do scallop, though. Hold your scissors properly. Bigger scissors, smaller scissors, doesn't matter. I would like the black line to show because I think it's really stunning. So I am going to do this. Try to make it as even as possible, and it's not going to work. So never mind. I'll cut it out scallop. It's not a good trimming day today, apparently. So take your time as usual, and then you can, see, I missed a couple of threads here. They will just come out. So I'll finish cutting this out. It's so cute. Let's see if you guys have any questions for me. Any questions? No? It's pretty simple. Work with what you got. Whoever tries it with fabric, let me know how it works out. If you don't have felt, then try it. Again, I just used what I had. Always a big thing. You don't have to run out and spend a whole bunch of money to get felt. I didn't. It'll still work. Just make sure your fabric is pretty stiff so it holds the form properly. So fusible interfacing, that sort of thing, whatever kind that you have, even if you have to do 2 layers, or you can use like the heat and bond and fuse it onto cutaway, like thicker cutaway. I have some really thick stuff that's perfect for that, and it would act just like the felt. So you can do that. So when you're trimming like this, if you want to use your applique scissors, you can. But notice that when I'm cutting, I'm only cutting using this part of the scissors. What about pinking the edge? Yep, great idea. I don't know where my pinking shears walked off to. I'm going to have to look for them. Everything is still a little bit up in the air around here. Still getting organized. We had a bit of a leaky laundry room to deal with, so that's where my focus has been. And I'm going to get everything organized in the basement, and then I'll know where everything is. So for now, pinking shears, they are on vacation. But yes, that would certainly make it a lot easier for sure. So I do like the scalloped edge like this. And then all you have to do, I still have the black thread, but just go like this, see, and pull it off. And then it's not there anymore. Just kind of take a minute. Again, I have a little bit to do, so just we're gonna ignore that part. But how cute is that? Isn't that adorable? So you can put something in the pocket, and that did work really well with the cutaway and the weird felt that I am using, because that's all I have, you know. Any questions, guys? Any questions? If you do, after, just go to the OML Embroidery University Facebook group and ask away. I can help. Practice your placement like this. It's very precise, but the E-stitch, the blanket stitch, really makes the design. And matching the birds to the background, love that too, love that too. So don't forget to give the video a like. Every little bit helps. And you know, donations are wonderful. I appreciate it so much. It really does help. But if you can't, you can't. But give it a like, share it with someone. That is super helpful too. So yeah, awesome. So super cute. Thank you, Eileen Roche, for putting out such cute designs. I love the end of the month. Can you guys believe it's the end of the month already? My goodness. Yeah, okay, I'm going to sit there and pick it out. But I'm going to put this up actually because it's so cute. Awesome. So, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like this video. And I will see you on Monday for Mug Rug Monday, and this is what we're gonna make. So see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.